isn't the capture card showing? Hi, Kanan. It's... It's not picking up the capture card. Like it is, but it isn't. It's not what I was expecting. Why? Like, what? It's not even picking up the sound. There it goes. That was so weird. I don't know why it messed up like that. Anyway, I got some new aux cables in today that are actually 4-pole. So I wanted to see how they sounded. I have no idea what that would be to even comment. But I did play a little bit of this offline. And like I said, I wasn't gonna do any of the story mode stuff. So I feel like this will probably have how does it sound? I mean, it's not having any sound right now, but I fell in the water.
Revelio.
I did not mean to fall in the water. I meant to go here. Although it's not cutting out when I like have my hand resting on the cable. Except for I'm all tangled up. I got a 6-foot cable, but it's fucking that's longer than I expected.
See you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these.
I mean, you wouldn't see anything because there's no cameras on.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to
Muck,
growing
that's
together.
not nice.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment
put 'em
and
down.
excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular
We don't
than
burn
the
people
bouncing
alive unless they deserve it, and a witch does not.
ball. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now,
There's only one
everyone,
kind of
rip the
people
mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
or person that is deemed worthy of being burned alive. Ah.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil.
Maybe you shouldn't interfere with Frenchmen. Fucking mandrakes, man.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
The one thing I knew about this game, in terms of like
now for our next task,
the internet and stuff,
at our potting tables.
Everyone was thirsty over the herbology teacher.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yes.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
I don't know who that is.
Taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
So yeah, this cable, I noticed. So this cable, if it'll focus. You can kind of see it, but it's not 4-pole. Which I thought was interesting. Because it was just, I never had any issues with it before, but I'd only really used it through the monitor. So, I don't think I can show you guys. So yeah, so this monitor right here, which is right. See, I have the PlayStation hooked up to. It has speakers built in, and then it's got a headphone jack back here. So I just normally use that cord to plug in to the monitor, and then the other one into my headphones. Well, with this new capture card, which is an AverMedia 5-gamer portable 2. Here, hold on. Close one too many tabs. I meant to close like only a handful, and I closed all, including the new one I opened. So, let's just move this. No, I didn't want it to go in there. So, I didn't get the one that streams in 4K because I don't need a 4K. So you can see right here, it's got headphone jacks. And it's also PC free, which is actually really nice because it counts as an SD card reader. I don't think this one, I think it's the Amazon one. Hold on. I want to make sure, like, when Amazon pulls up, you can't see. Okay, yeah, you can't see my name. So, yeah. 1 4-pole 3.5mm audio cable. So, I don't remember where it said. For Sonic? Is that how you say it? I might be saying it wrong. Thank you for the raid. This is just a little test stream we were doing, and we were going over my capture card. Hello, hello. I'm probably gonna butcher this, but thank you for the raid, Bella Doniak? I'm just gonna call you Bella, because it's short and simple. Yeah, we're actually, it's just supposed to be a little, like, test stream. I have Hogwarts open in the background. We've gotten pretty decently far. We're at the, thank you for the follow. We're at the Herbology classroom right now. But I was having audio issues, and which is what I was showing the capture card for. So, I don't have the plus version, but I essentially have this capture card, and you can see I don't have the 4K version. English is hard. Speaking is hard. This is Hershey, by the way. I live with my parents, so this is their dog. Mine... Let me turn the light up. Mine is on the floor. Ignore the corner of the desk. That's my dog. That's Trixie. And there's another one, but she's under the desk. Shoot. Give me one sec. Shoot, my tripod is acting up. Oh, sorry, I thought my dad called me, but then he walked off, so I have no idea. Are you talking about this background? I got it off of Etsy. Hey, at least he knocked before he enters the room. My mom has a habit of not knocking. Oh, I mean, I'm generally a VTuber, I just don't have the software running right now. So, yeah. Gotta love moms. We generally have it on this though when we're just chatting. Because people would rather stare at a dog than me anyways. But you... I mean, I read the... My mom didn't actually come in here, she just opens the door because the dogs went in here. Was it gonna show? My OBS was like having issues when I opened it. There it is. I'll hide all that. But yeah, see, this is my VTuber. It's not gonna track because my camera's covered. This is my VTuber. I made it in VDroid. Yeah, I did some like texture editing and like if you have like a photo editing program like Photoshop or even the free alternatives, it's actually not that hard because you can if you have a decent one, you can take an image and constrain it. So, for example, if it'll load, My OBS is acting up. My computer's also just potato. One of my emotes is my dog. So it was an actual picture I took of her. And I went and took out an entire background using the magic wand tool. So she's got 4 emotes. I made 3 of them. One of them, someone we don't mention made it but screw them because they tried to threaten to unalive themselves because I was talking to someone else. Yeah, we don't talk about them. But it turned her into an emote. Yeah, we don't talk about them, and I can't really tell that story on Twitch because of TOS. And I hate when people try and use that as a tool because I've had friends go to mental hospitals because of stuff like that. But the rest of these emotes, which including my favorite one, that is not the one I wanted. So this is my favorite one. I bought these off Etsy. I bought my emotes, minus the ones of my dog, off Etsy. This camera you can see my arm on, was actually paid for by one of my friends and viewers. I don't know if she's in here right now. Yeah, my friend and mod and viewer Kanan, or critic if you want to call him that, introduced me to the fact you can buy overlays and shit on Etsy. So oh, Muck, thank you for the gift sub for Sonic.
Muckmay gifted a tier 1 sub to Frizonic. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Muck is our resident French man. And now he's gifted 3.
Muckmay gifted a tier 1 sub to Mus16. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Muckme is our resident Frenchman, and he is a wonderful man. See, I don't do a lot that I would deem clip-worthy. There's been some, like, random moments. I also have a clip command, where you can just do exclamation point clip, and it just clips it all. We're gonna switch back to the game. Some people are, like one of the bigger streamers, Amelie Monarch. I know her from YouTube because I've seen, like, her anime covers and stuff. There's a bunch of her, like, clips on YouTube of her just doing ridiculous shit sometimes. Well, it's fine. We weren't streaming very long today anyways. I just wanted to stream long enough to make sure the audio wasn't gonna stutter for the capture card in the game. And I think it was because my cable that I was using was in a 4-pole, and the capture card this is what we're talking about before you rated. The capture card needs to have a 4-pole aux cable. It was nice to meet you too. We won't be back until next week because I have to work all week, and I work outside all day, so I don't have the energy to sit down and stream when I get home. I have to work until the 19th, so the 19th is when we'll be back. The only thing you really need to know about 4-pole and audio cables is the lines. So, this has 2 lines, you can kind of see. And you need 3 for 4-pole. I have one in front of me that's easier to show you. I'm trying to unplug one of the ones I have plugged in. So a 4-pole needs 3. Hard to show you this one because it's all bumped up, but see, it has more lines. And also that other cord, which is now currently on the floor, was a bit heavier. As you can tell, it was thicker than the one I just bought, and it was like weighing down on the controller. Here, I guess I will have this start tracking. But we were gonna do this one little quest, and then probably in there. Because A, I've been dying to play this game, B, I wanted to test the audio cable because it just came in today.
No, from Professor
Pardon me.
And then wait for half time.
In minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use the weld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, to different me for them to gnaw. And let them have good chomping.
That's weird, I don't hear any static.
It's at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your class accompany you. Come back to me when you're finished. Oh, and your fingers.
It's the first I've heard of static in the audio either. I don't have a can of air in here. This is why I want to do a test stream instead of just waiting until next week. Because stuff never works for me. Well, when I started upstream, it wasn't even detecting the capture card. So, there's that.
What is a trowel?
Hold on. Let me know how it sounds now. Granted, I only paid $40 for this capture card.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I have to go to the other greenhouse.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
That was rude.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I wonder if there's some, like, dust or something. It's messing with it.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the nose out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Is the static from my
bastards,
mic or
My
game?
God.
Okay. I was wondering if there's like dust in the ox ports or something.
Stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
If I don't talk loud enough, it'll cut out, which happens.
I suppose they could prove useful outside the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls and dogs mean such. Can't be above cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and death cap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I don't know what would be causing the static. I still like
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I want to know what happened.
Chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they're no trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only costing them damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the pool.
So one thing that's nice about this capture card, I can just have my headphones plugged into it and just mute the monitor output, and you guys can still hear it. So that still has 3 minutes. Let me know if there's any static. Also, we're not learning any cooking. Why do you say you're playing the song but you're not?
He is.
And why are you dropping frames? My computer's just not having it today. Also, I realize this is really loud and bleeding through.
Accio. Velio.
Where are you leading us? Straight ahead. That's such a weird concept. My computer is also just a potato. I've got an i3 with a 970. Like, I'm amazed my computer can handle half the stuff I do.
Revelli.
Professor Sharp's Aurora, I can't say these. Comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This badge belongs to Professor Sharp.
Revelio.
Memorandum, summer of 31st, 1875. Borgen Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the newer additions. Further instructions to follow. Is there any static right now?
Potions is one of the most challenging subjects taught at school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why?
I'm actually curious.
Potion might come in handy.
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
Because I have it turned down. It might get loud, I apologize.
Before today's class is completed, know when you might need it. Please begin.
I wonder if it's my headphones. Yeah, I know. I unplugged my headphones from the capture card. So I can... This capture card has a very, like, minimal delay. Oh. So I can... put... OBS to monitor and output where I can hear it as well. It's like... Yeah, I hear that. I don't know what's causing that. Oh. I'm just gonna try, like, blowing it out. See if that helps. Yeah, because I can hear it's like...
Adding powder to your potion. On errands.
It's acting up. I don't know what its deal is. Unless it just doesn't like having a SD card in it. I don't know what its deal is. Because I can't hear what you guys are hearing. I slightly wonder if it might be something with the capture card in OBS. What? I still have my old capture card. If I can get to it. That was shit. I'm gonna test something. So I'm gonna plug in my old capture card. Thank you for the follow, Music Tina. So I'm gonna you are out and you are in. Or is it switched? I know there's no signal. Oh. I have this backwards. Um. Okay, so let's okay, why are you not picking it up? Is it because I plugged you into the front? I know your drivers are still installed. Come on. It's detecting the old one, but it's not, like, picking it up. And I just dropped my controller. And Holly, you're in the way. Okay, it's got power, but it's not detecting it. What the fuck, computer? I'm gonna plug. I know this one's working. Okay, why are you not wanting to? I'm probably gonna have to mess with this, like, off or something, because I don't know what's going on. Well, I don't know if it might be, like, one of the HDMI cables. Actually, let's test that theory. Oh, that needs to go over there. I just realized it's also not going to be tracking me because my camera's unplugged. So the way I have this set up, did OBS freeze? My VTuber is, like, not responding. There it goes. So I have an HDMI splitter, or not splitter. I have a Switch. So because I have my Switch, my Wii U, my PS5, and my PS4 all hooked up. And I slightly wonder if the issue is the switch. If it doesn't like going through the switch. Or something with one of those HDMI cables.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oh, I wonder if it's something with the switch. The switch might need cleaned out. Oh, let's... So, hold on. I might be like a bit of static at first when I like plug it in, you'll hear like that weird pop static sound. How does it sound now? As I, I'm sitting here jacking with my headphones.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Professor Sharp must...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be
like
everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Aren't that valuable.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant!
I just want to cause
Wait until
chaos.
you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
So it's something with either the... So it's either something with one of the HDMI cords that go to the splitter, or the splitter itself. But that's something simple.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's clear, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I hope you enjoy your dinner and have a good night. We're probably gonna end soon, because I'm probably gonna disconnect everything and dust it out.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
I don't have cheese. I don't have any cheese to put in their pot. Also, the game might be a little loud right now. So we're gonna turn it back down. I'm always gonna need these. I'm terrible about, like, not taking...
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
So are we in trouble?
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I wonder what happens if we play dumb. I want to play dumb.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
He's gotta be like the
snake. I think each of us has had
enough
excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
So that is us done with potions. I just like getting rid of these notifications. I do not want to be seen wearing glasses. I don't need glasses. And these have the coolest looking. I really just want to get to the point where we can fly around on a broom. So yeah, this will be the next one, which we'll probably do next time we stream, because I'm gonna end it now. This was supposed to be a short stream to begin with anyways. Because I have to work tomorrow, which means I need to go to bed early tonight. But thank you to everyone who came out. Thank you for the new follows from Musex, Tina, for Sonic, and Bella. I'm not gonna be able to say that full name. And thank you for Sonic for the raid. Thank you, Muck, for the gift subs. I hope everyone has a good night. We will be back on the 19th at 9 p.m. Central. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on with my capture card. But we're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid Ike. He's raided us before. So we're gonna go give him some love. Go spam some emotes. Thank you guys. I will catch you guys next time.